Bookmarked capital. Invest in knowledge. Chart your growth.
Napoleon Hill went on to study more than 500 of the wealthiest people of his era, looking for one thing. What do they all have in common? The answer became Think and Grow Rich, one of the best-selling books of all time. Here are 5 ideas from it that could change how you think about success, starting right now. The first idea is that everything starts with a burning desire, not a wish. Hill draws a sharp line between wanting something and being definite about it. A wish says, "I'd like more money someday." A burning desire says, "I will have this specific amount, by this specific date, and here is what I will give in return." Hill's research kept showing the same pattern. The people who built fortunes didn't have vague hopes. They had a definite target, a deadline, and a plan they revisited every single day. Vagueness, he argues, is where most ambitions quietly die. The second idea is faith, but not in the religious sense. Hill means something closer to programmed self-belief. He argues that the subconscious mind acts on the thoughts you repeat to it, whether those thoughts are confident or fearful. Repeat that you will fail, and your mind quietly collects evidence and behaviors that make failure more likely. Repeat a clear picture of success, backed by action, and the mind starts spotting opportunities it used to ignore. Modern psychology would call this something like self-efficacy and confirmation bias working in your favor. Hill called it faith, and he considered it a skill you build through repetition, not a feeling you wait for. The third idea is specialized knowledge. Hill points out that general knowledge, no matter how much of it you have, rarely produces wealth. Professors who know almost everything are rarely rich. What pays is specialized knowledge, organized and directed toward a definite plan. And here's the twist that made the book famous. You don't need to have that knowledge yourself. Henry Ford was mocked for his lack of formal education, but he could push a button and summon experts who knew whatever he needed. Your job isn't to know everything. It's to know how to organize knowledge, yours and other people's, around a goal. The fourth idea is the mastermind. Hill argues that no fortune in his 500 case studies was built alone. Every one of them relied on a coordinated group of minds working toward a common aim, what he called a mastermind alliance. The principle is that 2 minds working in harmony don't just add up, they multiply, creating ideas neither would have produced alone. The practical lesson: the people you regularly think with are not a detail of your life. They're one of the biggest inputs into what you become. The fifth idea is persistence, and Hill is blunt about it. He tells the story of a man who dug for gold, quit 3 feet from the vein, and sold his equipment. The buyers hired an engineer, dug 3 feet further, and struck one of the richest veins in Colorado. Hill found that the one quality shared by every fortune builder was the refusal to stop at the first, second, or 50th defeat. Most people, he writes, are ready to throw their goals away at the first sign of opposition. And that's exactly why success is rare. Those are 5 of the core ideas from Think and Grow Rich, a book written in 1937 that still sells millions of copies, because the psychology of ambition hasn't changed even though the economy has. It's a product of its era, and some of it reads that way. But as a study of how driven people actually think, it remains one of the most influential success books ever written. If you want to read the full book yourself, the link is in the description. And if you'd rather listen to it, there's an Audible link there too. Which of these 5 ideas hit you the hardest?
Bookmarked capital.
Let me know in the comments
Invest in
and subscribe
knowledge.
for the next
Chart
book
your growth.
breakdown.